EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He's going to air this one out. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Titans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Bye.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. 17 yards. The gain there. That's good for a Colts first down. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about, so they got to continue.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Indy.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through
in the tree, in the tree. Food to eat, food to eat.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Just today, yes, as of now.
On the rim of the tongue, there's a black suit. He's actually.
It's the tight end likely in motion.
The motion of the like a sound.
He's gonna look for the home run ball.
Okay, the green what?
Through the contact.
Okay. Yeah, I just started doing. I moved this tile stuff down here, so okay. I'll ask you again in the morning.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Okay.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Man, Mike, I'll tell you, halfway there, I thought that ball was going to run out of steam. He ended up needing a little bit of help from that crossbar in the end, but he got it. When it's on target, you give yourself a chance, and boy, did he deliver.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Finds room inside the 40. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
That's good for a Colts.
Back to the air one more time. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be third down. They'll motion over Pierce. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Titans. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll motion over Pierce. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he'll take it on in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Indianapolis.
Let's check it out.
The extra point. Up and good. And the Colts will cut the deficit down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Could you please look at the bigger?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He's going to run out of time. They get to
job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Give them 14 on that play, one first down. They'll motion over Pierce. He'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. Uh-oh. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on them.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is...
This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans tack on one more to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return goal. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
Hey.
For the 4th time today, he has
This nigga's covering me like that.
picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
Damn. Hey.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
That one, taken in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Titans. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's the tight end Likely in motion. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more. Back to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will score. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Bass's kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike. And at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect. And in this case, he just flat out missed them. And we're talking about a massive play had they connected. But instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's...
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Titans are going to extend their lead.
There you go.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is hot. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. He
Ah,
gets
come on,
this
fair.
complete to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on fourth down, and they end up with first and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. It is brought in the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Inside the 40.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got
Let's
nothing to lose.
see.
Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands
Faster.
team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Slow down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Faster.
Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a pickup of 16 yards, down to the 16.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.